was the boogeyman.
As a matter of fact, it was.
What's going on, horror fanatics? Welcome to I Shot Him 6 Times YouTube horror movie channel. As you know, I'm your host and creator of the channel, Marcus, and in this video I will be talking about Dr. Loomis in the Halloween franchise and the idea that this new TV show that is in the works for the franchise could center on him and Michael's rivalry. If you have not done so already, please shoot this video a like. It definitely helps out with the YouTube algorithm a ton, as well as if you happen to be a new viewer coming across this channel, please shoot that subscribe button as well as the notification icon so you get all the latest content updates to the channel. Okay, so as everyone may be aware, in October, Miramax landed the TV rights to the Halloween franchise, as the hope is to launch a cinematic universe spanning between film and television, with a TV show being the main focus for the next Halloween project. While many fans, including myself, would love to see the return of Danielle Harris as Jamie Lloyd, who is the niece of Michael Myers in films 4 and 5, another iconic character in the franchise could also make a return and be the centerpiece of the next project, and that would be none other than the legendary Dr. Samuel Loomis, who is portrayed by film icon donaldpleasence. Now, obviously, filling the shoes of donaldpleasence as Dr. Loomis is no easy task, but there are plenty of talented actors out there who could not only play the role to where it feels like we're watching Donald on screen, but also add their own take and elements to the character, which in the right creator's hands, we should all hope for to add some freshness to the character if we are to get him back. Now, in terms of the story, I think there are several directions you can go in. The main one for me when I was thinking about this would be exploring what Dr. Loomis saw when he looked into Michael's eyes as a child that made him come to the conclusion that Michael was nothing more than pure evil and should never be released. I put it in that way because in Halloween Ends, we see Corey Cunningham make contact with Michael's eyes when he proceeds to have these flashbacks of the incident that made the town of Haddonfield turn on him and think that he was a monster and a killer, much like they perceived Michael Myers to be for so many years. In that scene, James Jude Courtney himself went on my good buddy the Night Watch Zone's channel for a live stream interview, claimed that there was a transference of power, a supernatural-esque moment in that scene with Corey. The same could happen for Dr. Loomis, being that when he apparently made eye contact with Michael Myers, he claims that he saw behind his eyes, basically. Like, he basically saw the evil that was laying behind Michael Myers' eyes. So, with that being said, maybe we could see Loomis foresee the events of the future with Laurie, with visions, other visions of Michael killing people in Haddonfield, seeing him as the shape, basically seeing Michael into the existence of the monster that he became to be. Not only will this give us a deeper insight into the evil that lives within Michael, but it also adds greater context as to why Loomis felt and spoke about Michael in the ways that he did after having him as a patient for 8 years and proceeding to spend the next 7 years ensuring that Michael Myers would never be released. Another way they can make this a Dr. Loomis-centric story is to pick up directly after 1978, and Michael comes after Dr. Loomis and his family. In the Halloween comics, it is stated that Dr. Loomis does have a wife and a son, and if you make it to where Michael was never found after the events of Halloween 1978, when Loomis shot him off the balcony, this could work in my opinion. You could also pick up after the events of Halloween 2 and set it up as the new Halloween 3 of sorts. Possibly there's a story to be told before the events of Halloween 4 with Jamie Lloyd. The beautiful thing about the Dr. Loomis character is that we got him in 5 films, so if you wanted to incorporate him within any story linked to those 5 films, maybe do some retconning or focus on the aftermath of any one of those films, you can. But I won't lie, having a Loomis versus Michael-centric storyline like we had with Laurie and Michael in the recent trilogy of the film would not only be interesting to watch with the right team behind it, but it will also pay great respect to a character that was the most consistent piece of the franchise without the Laurie Strode character around, and would pay even greater respect to the legend of donaldpleasence, who made the Dr. Loomis character into the icon that he is known to be. But okay everyone, that is it for this video. Leave a comment in the comment section below and let me know your thoughts on the Halloween TV series being a Dr. Loomis-centric storyline, and let me know who would you cast to play the iconic character if the idea is to bring him back into the fold. Once again, this is I Shot Him 6 Times YouTube horror movie channel. I am your host and creator of the channel, Marcus. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Patreon. Thank you all for watching.